So today's lesson we'll be looking at understanding ratios. So the learning goal is I can understand ratios. Let's look at some jokes. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? Well, he woke up. I thought about going on an almond diet, but I thought it was just nuts. Some vocabulary. Ratios. A ratio says how much one thing is compared to another. This is one way to write 3 blue squares to 1 yellow square. You can also write it like this. Or like this. Dan's making 5 cups of punch by mixing 3 cups of cranberry juice with 2 cups of apple juice. How much cranberry juice, and how much apple juice do you need to make 4 times the original recipe? So we want to start off by creating a ratio. So we'll just make 3 cranberry juice to 2 apple juice. So 4 times the original recipe. So we want to use equivalent fractions. So I'll start off by multiplying the bottom and the top by 4 to get 12 over 8. So the recipe then needs to be multiplied by 4. So you have 12 cranberry juice over 8 apple juice. And that's my answer. Write 3 equivalent ratios for 8 over 10. So there you go. Write 3 equivalent ratios for 8 over 10. So 8 over 10 is the same thing as 16 over 20. 8 over 10 can be divided by 2 to get 4 over 5. One more time, I could do 8. So A. B and C. Do 8 over 10. We could say times 3. 24, 30. Those are 3 examples of equivalent ratios. Write a ratio that compares the number of dogs to cats. We have 1 dog over 5 cats. How many cats are there if there are 5 dogs in the apartment complex? So let's begin by writing our ratio again, which is 1 dog, 5 cats. So if there's 5 dogs in the apartment complex, so I'll multiply this by 5, I get 5. Okay, we're creating equivalent ratios. Now 5 times 5 is 25. So how many cats are there? There are 25 cats. The only pets in the apartment complex are cats and dogs. If there are 10 dogs, how many pets are there in all? So let's start by writing our ratio, which is 1 dog, 5 cats. Next, it says there's 10 dogs, so I'll multiply the bottom and the top by 10. Gives me 10 over 50. So now I have 10 dogs and 50 cats. It wants to know how many pets there are in total. So to figure out how many pets there are all together, I'll have to do 10 plus 50, which is 60. So there are 60 total pets now, if there are 10 dogs in the apartment complex. So I lived in Abu Dhabi, and here are some buildings from Abu Dhabi. It's a beautiful country. It's really an expensive place, a wealthy place, I should say. And in this country, there was a football stadium. And in this football stadium, there was a player who was very famous, and a lot of you know who he is, Ronaldo. Now, Ronaldo played against a local club team, and Real Madrid is his team name. He is part of this club, and they played against a local club team called Al Jazeera. So let's answer the following 6 questions. Why do you think Al Jazeera lost this game? One reason could be is because Real Madrid had 36 shots. Well, first of all, you can see the score is 2-1. So Al Jazeera, so Real Madrid had a 36-5 shot advantage. What is the ratio between Al Jazeera shots to total shots? So Al Jazeera had 5 shots, and there are 41 total shots. How does that impact the game? Is this good news or bad news for Al Jazeera? Well, it's bad news. Al Jazeera only had 5 shots. Which means that they're not getting very many opportunities to score. What is the ratio between Al Jazeera passes to Real Madrid's passes? So I'm going to look over here at my table, and I see that Al Jazeera has 785 passes. But actually, that's Real Madrid. So Al Jazeera has 239, and Real Madrid has 785. What does that tell you? So referring to question 3 about the ball handling of both teams. Well, if I look at the passing, they did a lot more passing, which usually equals more winning. They also were extremely accurate with their passing too. They didn't commit very many fouls. So it tells me that Al Jazeera didn't handle the ball very well, while Real Madrid handled the ball very well. Number 5. What is the ratio for Al Jazeera pass accuracy to Real Madrid's pass accuracy? So, Real Madrid, Al Jazeera goes first. To Real Madrid. Which was 90%. What is the ratio of pass accuracy? Okay, so we have 64 for Al Jazeera and 90 for Real Madrid. You could say that Real Madrid passes the ball much better than Al Jazeera. What is the ratio of corners for the two teams? So Al Jazeera had 0 corners. While Real Madrid had 19 corners. How does having 0 corners impact the game? Having 0 corners means they probably didn't have the ball very often near their goal, near Real Madrid's goal. So the outcome was definitely favorable for Real Madrid. So today's learning goal was, I can understand ratios. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, if you can tell me what object this is, it's a sun, then I'll give you some candy.